Hello everyone, welcome back to your favorite channel. Once again, this is King H. Posted a video yesterday. I believe that was on the Ainu Moshiri. We can't call them a tribe, and from Japan we can say the people, because Ainu Moshiri means the land of the people. So I hope you watched it and enjoyed and got to understand, but mostly that was based on a festival. So a number of them gather up for a 3-day festival. Then they drink, smoke, dance, play music, do mini competitions, and then they just enjoy themselves. They're very free. They're more like a hippie community of some sort, but can't really associate them in that they're called Ainu Moshiri. So that's a side of Japan many people never really get to see here. Most people get to see Tokyo, the fancy lights, the flashy lights, the fast cars. So it was quite interesting to be part of that and get to understand how some of them live. They live very easy lives, and they're very content with who they are and what they have. So I hope you liked, shared and subscribed to the channel, and if you haven't, please do. Hope everyone is doing well. As I say and I always say, I hope you're living, not just existing. And to the 2030 version of me, I wish and I hope you're doing the same thing, living, loving and being who you are genuinely and authentically. So I hope you're doing great things too. Anyway, that's for the future me. I hope you're watching this and remembering this position, because at the moment we don't have many subscribers too. I hope future you have 1,000 plus. Anyway, moving on. Today we're going to look into energy vampires. When I say energy vampires, it's people who drain you, and the most effective way to protect your energy from this draining people. A lot of you experience it, a lot of you are it. So we get to understand on how to manage and how to go about it. So I curated a few things here and there that I believe that will help, and you get to understand. And as I always say, you have to keep learning, keep understanding, and open your mind to many things, because there's so much out there. You can't confine yourself to just one thing or one concept. So get to learning, get to understand, and you'll pick it up along the way. Many concepts or many things happen in this way. So let's get into it. I said protecting your energy isn't about building a wall. It's about setting a filter. Dealing with energy vampires, those people who leave you feeling spiritually and physically depleted, requires a mix of tactical boundaries and internal shifts. Now I'll put it in the low information diet, meaning draining people often thrive on drama or detailed updates they can critique or worry over. Now when I move on, I put it into strategy and goal concept, so you understand the strategy and the goal. So, and also I'll put in my sort of morning routine and how I go about certain things. I'll add it into this, then you get to understand more of that. So as I said, the low information diet. Now we're on the strategy, meaning keep conversations surface level. Use the gray rock method. Become as uninteresting as a gray rock. Stick to boring, non-committal topics like the weather or laundry. The goal: if they can't find a hook in your life to latch onto, they will usually move on to a more reactive target. So always be wary of that. You have to be alert and be aware of yourself and what you pick up from certain people. Now, tighten your time containers. Call them time containers, meaning it's like a capsule of sorts. Now we'll get into this now, the energy drain. The energy drain often happens because we give people an open-ended invitation to our time. The strategy will be set a hard out before the interaction even starts. Like for example, I only have 10 minutes to chat before I have to dive into a project. This doesn't give room for somebody to now drain you, because they are taking too much of your time and what you need to do. So when you have that cut out, meaning like I only have 10 minutes, I have a project to go back to into, but also don't be, I know better what to put, don't be an a-hole about it. Do it the right way. So just say, okay, now I have 10 minutes, this is what I can do, or this is how we can talk about this, so and so, and then end it there. And then the other options is like, okay, I can grab coffee, but I need to head out by 2 p.m. depending on what you're doing and what you have to do. So there's many ways you can put it, but always how you convey it matters most, because many people believe you can just be rude and say, no, that is nonsense. Don't be rude, just be open, be assertive and direct. That's the simplest form, instead of just being rude. Then the goal will be you maintain control over the exit strategy, preventing the interaction from dragging into the depletion zone. One thing you have to do is practice emotional detachment. Emotional detachment to so many things. As human beings, we're so attached to everything. You're attached to your phone, you're attached to the person you love, you're attached to, you name it. We are all attached to something, but it's all emotional, and it depends on what the value we put into whatever we're attached to. So anyway, practice emotional detachment. You don't have to attend every argument or crisis you are invited to. Strategy will be visualize a transparent shield between you and the person. When they vent or dump negatively, imagine it hitting the shield and falling to the floor. You can acknowledge their feelings. That sounds tough, per se, without absorbing the stress yourself. The goal, to remain a compassionate observer rather than an active participant in the emotional chaos. So you can listen, consume what you need to, discard what you need to, but most of all, don't let it drain you. That's the whole point. Don't attach to it, because it's not you, it's them. Alright, so there will be the healthy versus draining interactions that you'll come into. Now, reciprocity. Sorry, I actually said it wrong. It's reciprocity. Give and take mutual support. One-sided, you're the unpaid therapist. Feeling energized or calm afterward. The draining interaction will be heavy, tired, or foggy afterward. Topic, growth, ideas, and shared interest. Now the draining interaction will be complaints, gossip, and repetitive crisis. Now, the hardest thing besides the emotional detachment would be saying no. A lot of us face it, a lot of us go through it. You tend to find that it's hard to say no, but we can introduce now the compassionate no. So you have to master the compassionate no. Many energy draining cycles start because we feel guilty saying no. The strategy, use I statements that focus on your needs, not their faults. I'd love to help, but I'm at my capacity right now and need some quiet time to recharge. That could be one. The goal, you aren't attacking them, you're simply prioritizing your own mental health. Other thing you need to understand is pay attention to your body. If your shoulders tighten or your stomach knots the moment a specific name pops up on your phone, or you hear that specific name, that is your intuition telling you to engage the filter immediately. It's a warning. So engage in it, knowing that you know what this person is trying to engage with me. I need to detach and understand they're just venting or letting out the emotions in this moment before it drains your energy. So to truly detach and keep your energy clean, you have to move from defense to neutrality. When you're neutral, there's no hook for the energy to snag into. Here's how to master the art of internal clean slate. You have to have the observer mindset. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring, it means you stop carrying. Now the technique, imagine you're a scientist watching a specimen through a glass wall. Instead of feeling hurt by their complaining, think, interesting, they're choosing to focus on the negative again. They shift by labeling their behavior as a them thing rather than a you thing. You create a psychological gap that prevents their stress from becoming yours. Energetic cleansing rituals that you can get into. If you feel heavy after an interaction, you need a physical or mental way to reset. Majority of us go through these things. You need to reset because your body is now lagging. I can call it lagging because you feel lethargic. You feel like you can't proceed with your next item on the list of to-do list of the day, or depending on whatever time it is. So you lag. So when it comes to this situation now, you need to reset. So resetting basically will be in difference the physical reset. Now that will be wash your hands or face with cold water immediately after a draining encounter. Imagine the residue of their negativity being washed down the drain. The breath bridge. Use the 4-7-8 breathing technique. That's inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, exhale forcefully for 8 seconds. This regulates your nervous system, signaling to your body that the threat, the draining person that is no longer affecting your internal state. Now, to ground yourself through centeredness. So staying centered means your energy is anchored in the ground, not floating around waiting for someone else to grab it. The roots of visualization will be while they're talking, feel your feet on the floor. Imagine roots growing from your soles deep into the earth. You can have a mantra, silently repeat a centering phrase to yourself while they speak. My peace is my priority. I am the sky. This drama is just a passing cloud. And you can also tell how your energy is clean. There's two ways: sign of a clean energy and sign of a contaminated energy. Now the clean side will be you can't remember exactly what they complained about 10 minutes later. The contaminated version will be you're replaying the conversation in your head for hours. The clean side will be you feel solid in your own skin. Contaminated version will be you feel scattered, jumpy, or defensive. The clean side, you move on to your next task with ease. The contaminated side will be you feel the need to vent to someone else about them. So one thing you need to do is set an energetic parameter and the perimeter for that matter. This will aid you in not really blocking them, but it's sort of like a boundary. So once you have that in place, I think things get easier with time, because this is a process. You're not going to get it right away, but it's a process, as I say. So before you even walk into a room or answer a call, decide what you allow in. Now there's the golden bubble. We're spending 30 seconds visualizing a sphere of warm golden light surrounding you. This light allows kindness to go out, but keeps toxic energy from coming in. Intention of it is to tell yourself, I'm responsible for my vibe and I'm not a trash can for theirs. Also, you have to remember that people who drain others are usually running on empty themselves. You can wish them well from a distance without letting them sit at your table. And with that, you get to learn more about people who drain you. You know them yourselves. If you're one, stop being one. Learn how not to. If you're one who consumes other people's energies easily, you're an extreme empath. So you have to learn how to control that empathy level that you have. So you have to create boundaries, borders, perimeters, parameters, whatever you want to call it, so that other people who tend to be draining you, and they normally do this because they know you're receptive. So it's a learning process, as I said. And to add on that, how I got to most of this too, and what I actually even talk about, is through books. And you have to, as I said in the beginning, you have to be knowledgeable, you have to understand. So I cannot just be speaking out something that I've just thought about now without even thinking like, okay, fine, now what is out there? No, I'm not a demigod, so I cannot say I'm the perfect human being who knows what this is. So I came across a couple of books that I read, some a long while back, some recently, but the three main ones that I came through this Energy Vampires would be one, which is by Jennifer O'Neill, is Energy Vampires, and this one focuses on managing. It's even gone. This one focuses on managing. Then the other one will be Dodging Energy Vampires. This one focuses on identifying. And this book is by Christian Northrup. The other one will be Emotional Vampires, which is Albert B. Bernstein. This one focuses on personality traits based on detachment and drainage. So if you have time, look for those books, have a read, listen to them, and get to understand that whatever it is that you need to get to the next level. And with that, I would like to say once again, thank you for watching. Subscribe, share, and like. Many of you don't like, you watch but don't like. Thank you for your time.